Okay, so today I'm going to go over 5 things I believe can help you to get more orders on DoorDash. A couple of them I really believe in, and some are maybe myths or theories. But anyway, let's start. So number one would be efficiency. I did a short on this recently, but it's worth going over again. On this day, I had 22 deliveries, and I went through every delivery and saw if I was on time or early, and I turned out being 53 minutes early on the day, which is about a 7 hour day. So, number one, that for sure at least makes you available to get more orders. So, as far as efficiency goes, I'm not speeding around the roads. The speed limit here is really slow. The main highway is like 20 miles per hour for about a mile strip, or main throughway, whatever you want to call. Excuse me. But get in and out of your car just a little bit quicker. Have your app ready to pick up the order, and confirm, take pictures, whatever you need to do. And same with delivery, have your app ready. And just be efficient with your time. And maybe take back roads. You're not speeding around town, but might have to travel a little bit more to get there much quicker. But definitely being available for orders is one way you can do it. Efficiency, get more orders. So, and the second thing, I hate to say it, but ratings. So at the end of my 1K weekly challenge week on a Sunday, or at the end of the challenge, these are my ratings. So they're pretty good. I'm not really trying to get to these numbers. They kind of just come. They are what they are. I just go out and do my job, and it is what it is. So, but the reason why I say ratings might be pretty important, I think they are. Obviously, I'm platinum, so. But for the first time, look at that notification up there. I've never seen this before. It only came once. I haven't seen it since either. It says you're getting first priority on high-paying offers. As I'll show you in some other slides here in a second, it always says something like your top priority or something. We'll get to that in a second, but I've never seen that. So for your 90% acceptance rate and 4.99 customer rating, you're getting priority access. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Sometimes they try and stroke your ego. But it's kind of slow right there, 3 to 13 minutes. But 5 minutes later, I get an order. I'm not sure why that wasn't high paying. It was good enough for me, 2.4 miles, good for $6. So I took that and delivered by 12:53. Got there at 12:53. So I was on time there, and we'll go through the efficiency part of these orders too. So let's see, 12:53. Then a minute later, I was just leaving the delivery location. I got this. I know it's 4 miles, but I had to drive about 2 miles to get down to the hot spot anyway. And so there's another Mexi Tacos is kind of by McDonald's, kind of a little hot spot area down there. So yes, heck yeah, I'll take that. So delivered by 1:12. Got there at 1:07. So I saved myself 5 minutes of time right there. That's the way I look at it anyway. So got there at 1:07. Then at literally, like almost, I can't believe I got this screenshot because this order came in right after. And it looks, first of all, it's decent enough to do anyway, but I have to drive all the way down to the store, which is a few miles, over 3 miles. And I know there's one out in the canyon there, but whatever. And delivered by 2:07. So I got there at 1:59. So I saved myself 8 minutes of time there too. But I ended this dash, but that was a good dash. So I do believe ratings matter. I just really do. At least in my market, they do. For all I know, this was this 90% thing. Maybe I was just the highest platinum guy at the time. Who knows really? But so anyway, those orders were good, and they came there. I was definitely getting orders. So that was a good day. Oh yeah, so the third one would be move. Just move. On this day, I was sitting at McDonald's for not that long. It's getting late in the day. I was thinking about dinner, and actually I was at the grocery store. I had left McDonald's, and I just kind of left my dash on. And didn't even get out of the car and got this order, so I went back to McDonald's and do that. I can't tell you how many times I've been sitting at McDonald's or even other hot spots, and when I'm just leaving the area to maybe go to a different little hotspot, I'll get orders. I'm gonna have to turn back and get the orders, but it's just amazing. It's just amazing how I think moving does work. Maybe it's just a theory, a myth, but it's something to try for sure. So that would be the third one on my list. And then the fourth one, yeah, definitely kind of have to be platinum to do this, maybe, unless you schedule ahead of time, but schedule. I believe in scheduling. Even though I'm platinum, I can just dash now anytime, and I do sometimes, but what I try and do is I try and schedule in 2-hour blocks. So yesterday, I scheduled myself for today I didn't know how long I was going to work anyway, but from 10 to 12. So I might have known I was going to work the whole day, but I don't really want DoorDash knowing, hey, I'm going to work 6 hours today, or I'm going to work 8, And also, it depends on how it goes. It is Friday, so it's probably going to be okay, and it was okay. But so that's what I do. And I really, really believe in those 2-hour blocks. When it gets close to the end of one of my dashes, I'll view home screen and reschedule another 2, and it'll just tack on. It'll end up being 1 4-hour dash at that point. But I just never want to show my hand. I don't know what it is. It's superstition, but it kind of works for me. So that's what I started with. That was my first block today, or it was my first dash. And then finally, a lot of people say restart your dash. End and start your dash. But if you end your dash and it looks like this, there's probably a reason why you're not getting orders. No doubt about it. So I'm not sure you'd want to restart. But I know I saw a lot of videos when I was just dashing, and even beforehand, how to dash or how to get orders. And a lot of people would say, you gotta, sometimes they don't think they're on the map or something. So they said, end your dash and start another dash. But obviously you have to be platinum to do that too. So all these things, these 5 kind of theories, I think you should try. And maybe the first 2, I think, are the most important. But yeah, for sure. I mean, also, if you don't think you're on the map, or if you think there's something glitch in the app, just close the app and restart the app is what I'd recommend. When I get out of the zone here, I'll come back into the zone, and my screen won't stay live. It'll go, my phone will go to sleep. So every time I leave the zone, and I come back into the zone, I restart the app, and then it stays live for me. So I hope this is helpful, and give them a try. I hope one of them works for you, or all of them, or a few, but that's all I got as far as trying to get more orders. And go to a different market, maybe. I'm joking, but yeah, cool. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope everyone's doing well. Peace out.